The link is in the chat and it is now live on YouTube. So in about a minute, I will get started with a message from Ms. Clapman.
Hello.
Hello. Ms. Ruskis, also, so you know, we have Liz Sumter here from Mouse. And Anthony, is there anyone else you recognize on the line from DIT?
I'm looking now. Let's see.
Okay. And then I guess my then follow-up question is, Ms. Ruskis, if the other names are likely family or parents who've been invited to the Zoom? Was the link shared?
I believe so. And some of the students, okay. I'm checking to see.
Awesome.
That we have all the students that are supposed to be presenting. I know Ms. Clapman asked all of her students to come, so there should be a good turnout. And it's steadily coming in as we are talking. Yes.
Okay, that's great.
I think we just have about 2 more groups of kids that we don't have a representative for yet. I see the other names on here. So
I have a lot of my students are in here too. So still waiting for a few to come in.
Hello?
Hello.
The person on the phone, we're waiting to get started, but we are here. We are here.
Okay, I'm just connecting to my computer because I was a little bit late.
Okay, Jose, no problem. Okay, I'm gonna get started with the message from Ms. Clapman for everybody. Sorry, I don't think you can hear that.
Good evening, and welcome to the 2021-2022 IS 145 Design Fair. Unfortunately, I can't be here this evening with you guys.
Miss Clapman's grandfather has passed away, and she is spending some time with her family.
But I left you in some great hands. With the help of Miss Ariste, Miss Chung, Mr. Mateo, and Miss Roskis, tonight will be incredible. I hope you enjoy the different app designs that our students have created. And I want to just send a special thank you to the people that have made this happen. Thank you to Mr. Rodriguez for allowing us to partner again with Mouse Create. Thank you to Mouse Create for giving us year 2 of this amazing program. And DIIT, thank you for being a part of the sponsorship. Thank you to all the 8th graders and 7th graders that and 6th graders, that partook in this amazing program. Thank you to Dr. Composto and Dr. Fahey for being here tonight. Thank you to all of you for being here tonight. And again, I apologize for not being here, but again, I left you in some amazing hands. And without further ado, Miss Roskis, the floor is yours.
So we will get started. I will share the wonderful presentation that Miss Clapman has made. We are basically just her representatives. This is all Miss Clapman, Mr. Riste, and their wonderful students. So we will be doing, each team will have 5 minutes to pitch their app, and then 3 minutes from the judges for questions and feedback. And then there'll be 2 minutes for judging. And then towards the end, we will have the breakout rooms for, I was told Gail, Annam, and Stuart are going to be in the breakout room discussing the 3 finalists.
I don't know if it's just me, but I'm not fully seeing the screen. Is that just me, or is others having that problem too?
That's me as well. I was raising my hand for the same reason.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. It appears to be kind of blocked out for part of it.
Let me try again.
And then Miss Roskis, can we have the judges introduce themselves and tell us where they're calling from and where they're from?
Of course. Is that better? Does that work?
Yeah.
Better?
Oh, wonderful. Yes, that's
Okay.
perfect. Okay. We can start with Stu. You can.
Hi, my name's Stu Katz. I'm a director of innovation at Verizon. I've done app design in lots of different forms over the years, and I'm super looking forward to seeing what y'all have come up with.
Great, thank you. Gail?
Hi, I'm Gail. I'm a lead product designer also at Verizon. I've been working on the app, the website, as well as most recently the in-store digital experience. Yeah, that's about it. I'm excited.
Thank you. And then Anam?
Hey everyone, I'm Annam. I'm also a lead product designer at Verizon. Got a good Verizon crew here today. Really looking forward to seeing everyone's designs, mostly working on app and website for Verizon wireless products.
Great, thank you. Ms. Roskis, do you have any in-person, any judges from the school as well?
I'm not sure. I know that one of us will be in the judging room with you guys. I guess I wasn't sure that we needed one.
No, I just wanted to make sure.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Sorry again for the interruption.
No problem whatsoever.
So, Ms. Roskis, just to clarify, so is it 3 minutes that they're able to pitch? I just want to clarify the timing on that slide before we move forward.
Yeah.
So is it 3 minutes that they're able to pitch, 2 minutes for feedback, and 1 minute for the judges to score on the sheet as we move forward?
Yes, I I believe that was just a typo because I do have in my
Okay.
notes from Jamie this morning that it is 3 minutes, 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Great. So it'll be, so just, Stu's done this already. Stu did one of these last week, but for Anam and Gail, so it'll be 3 minutes to pitch, 2 minutes for you all to collectively give feedback, and then 1 minute for you to score as the next group gets ready.
And students that are in here, if you would like to screen share instead of me screen sharing for you, just let me know and I'll give you the ability to screen share. So first up, we have Rosaline, Melissa, and Dana from 811. Are any of you here? I saw some of your names before.
We're here.
Okay, I'm gonna put this timer on. You guys can get started. Do you want to share the screen or you want to just have this up?
It's Rosalind.
Sorry, Rosalind. Would you like to share the screen or you want this up?
Melissa will share the screen.
Okay.
Rosalind, go first.
Why do you listen to me?
You're part of the page first.
Wow, okay. You're pure evil. I hope you know this.
Okay, we can all hear you.
Oh.
We're cheering you on. We know you've got this.
Okay. So our app's name is Twice, as you can see, and it's about, mental health, because it's been a big, epidemic that has influenced younger and older generations for as long as one can think. Our app is supposed to give an easy and safe way for one to express and better grasp their emotions and circumstances. Melissa, scroll. The login page exists as for the users to make an account and keep their progress. The part of the app makes the how are you feeling includes the part of the app that makes the users pick 4 main emotions once the app is done loading in order to track how they're feeling. Right now, after the options are chosen, the users now have the option to explain why they have chosen this particular emotion. After they're done, they press submit. They can skip this by just typing space in the text box and pressing submit. The emotions get added into the emotion calendar, which we'll explain later. One of the attributes that our app contains is a journal that allows you to type away your feelings or whatever you have on your mind. Use it as a safe place since it's your own personal journal. You can adjust the way it looks by using the adjustment button after you tap on it. It shows a list of what you're able to do, decorate it, / etc. I do really think this is a nice way for someone to express themselves by the way they decorate their journal too. Donna, go.
One, two.
Is everything good?
Yeah, I think one of our teammates are having technical difficulties.
The habit tracker is used to help monitor habits that you are attempting to discontinue, and it shows what progress you have made throughout time. For example, in the slide, it shows a habit of drinking, and the user can put if they want to end that habit. And they also have shown that the time they last drank, if they drank, they'll have to press the reset button to restart their progress. A safety plan is for whenever users might be going through a difficult or stressful situation and need advice or guidance on what to do, which also automatically includes hotlines. Adding the community tab in our app gives a great way for the user to express themselves and as a community to help each other the best way they can. The topic option was added so the user can join to see that specific topic only. Otherwise, the feed is randomized and the user can see all sorts of posts from all sorts of topics. It is also aimed so that the user can feel that they are not alone. Growth is still in progress and would be added sooner in the future, so we are going to explain a run through. Who can present? Donna, can you share your screen?
I think the 3 minutes are up, but yeah, so we can move on to the 2 minutes for questioning and feedback from the judges.
I have a question. I was wondering what types, did you do any research? And if so, what did you learn?
I did do my research since how to explain this? I did my research and like found out that people use these methods to like help on their mental health.
No, I mean it's really interesting, awesome idea. I was just kind of wondering, like, did the idea come from your own experience? And
Yeah, it came from my own experience.
Can I ask from your research, was there any one thing that you changed in your design when you did your research? You learned something and you went, aha, I got to go fix my app this way. Was there anything like that that you did in the design?
The community tab.
So what was the thing you learned and why did you think community was going to be the answer?
Because I learned that people express their feelings through talking to other people too. So that would be a good idea.
All right, any more questions?
Or feedback or kudos. Really awesome. Just wanted to say I love the imagery and the colors that you all used in your design. Really made it feel very calming to look at it. So great job.
Meredith said in the comments, love that the social interaction can be a great way to build community around emotional health.
Thank you.
All right.
We don't have any more questions. We could move on to the judges.
Yeah, so we'll give the judges a minute to fill out their rubric. And then Ms. Ariste, if you, or Ms. Ruskus, if you want to let the groups know who's next so they can get prepared. And a big bravo for our first group. Thank you so much for taking that positive risk to be first. I know it can be very nerve-wracking, but y'all did a wonderful job. Oop, we're having that weird thing with your screen again. Maybe try, yeah, do your reshare again. It looked like it was there and then it like a weird fuzzy on it. There we go. Thank you.
Next up, we have, well, once the judges are done, in a few seconds. We have Valeria from 812.
I have a question about judging. Do I need to judge like everything as I go and it's like final, or can I kind of judge people against each, like projects against each other almost, and like put them in kind of more at the end?
Yeah. So for
notes like on my.
Oh yeah. Sure. If it's easier for you to keep some notes on paper, Stu, what were you gonna say?
I was going to say, from the time we did last week, we did our first reactions right after we saw the pitch, put that in, and then, you know, when we went back and we were trying to figure out who the final winner was, then we went back and in the conversation said, oh, well, team 1 did this and team 2 did that, kind of thing like that. So, you know, but you do as you like.
Yeah, don't feel that what you put down in the note stack is just for the judges. And so the three of you will be able to discuss overall and then do some comparisons for sure. But whatever is best for you to take your notes is good too.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. All right, Ms. Ariste, Ms. Ruskus, let's take it away.
Thank you. Valeria from 812, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Hi. So you can present your app. Would you like to share your screen or have Miss Roscas play it from her computer?
Yeah, I'll share my screen right now.
All right, thank you.
Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, you can see. I can see your screen.
All right. So basically, my app is basically about a detector that could detect on based what your pet is feeling, if it's feeling ill or if it's feeling happy, sad, overjoyed, etc. And here's just like the home screen of your phone, what it's gonna look like, and on the top, it shows the app, and I'm not sure if I should read it or.
Well, you can give us the gist of it.
So basically it says that many people these days have pets and love pets. But sometimes like our pets could get ill, could get sick, could get infections. We don't know what's wrong with them because obviously they don't talk. But just by the reactions we could see if they're feeling sad or sick. But with the app we could detect them, like we could detect their feelings or emotions if they're feeling sick, so we could basically detect it and see it from the app. And the way that it's gonna work is that the app is gonna the app comes with like basically a collar for your pet. But if you have like any type of other pet, then we could create something else for that. But yeah, here's basically like the home screen of like you have to create your username, password, and you just sign up for it. And here you create your pet's profile. You write your pet's name, what type of pet it is, the doctor of your pet, your pet's address, and if your pet is like any special pet, then you could write any medications that you would like to prescribe. And here's just the owner's profile, which is personal to you. And here is basically on this phone, it just shows how your pet. It just shows your pet there, and it's like the animal status, and it gives you the different emotions. And here on this slide, it shows that the app detected that your pet is feeling happy, overjoyed. So basically, it's nice and healthy. And here, as you can see, there's a cat that's feeling sad because it's not feeling so good. So, and on this slide, it just demonstrates that the app detected that your pet's blood pressure isn't feeling good, that it detected that something is wrong because it's sick. And here's just like a slide that shows the blood pressure for your pet and how it's not controlled. And so
Sorry.
it's okay. And it just shows that you have to call your doctor, and the doctor is giving you specific pills for your pet so it could feel better. And here it's just demonstrating how if you prefer not to, if you prefer not to, call your doctor, then there's other places to show. There are other places where you can go to take your pet to the vet. And here are just some ways that your app.
Thank you for presenting this app. If we can all give her a round of applause. Yes. So we'll give you guys 2 minutes to questions and feedback and compliments.
So I thought that was great, just because it's not always clear to tell, what's going on in the animal's head. So I think that's awesome. I have the same question that I have for you for the other team, which is, what research did you do, and what did you learn that you then took back and made some changes in your app once you learned?
Well, basically for research, I just saw that that many of the pets are like not like going, but like are decreasing by such number. And for myself, I think I experienced it myself because my pet died of like cancer. So I thought that by creating this app, it would be a good way for us pet owners to like help our pet and to see what type of illness they have, or what can we do, so that's what I think.
Yeah, I love this. I also just lost my cat of 18 years, and he was very sick. So I was just wondering, and I think I might have missed, like, I'm sorry if you said this, but it's a collar that they're wearing.
Yeah, it's a collar, but if you have like any different type of pet, then we can create something else for it,
Cool. So have you thought at all about like, and I know I'm not judging on technicality, like, but have you thought at all how the collar would like know the emotional state? Would it just like be able to read like the blood pressure and yeah, have you thought about that?
I have not, but like basically what the collar is gonna do is that it's gonna be like, it's obviously gonna be around the neck, but it could like detect by a certain amount. I'm not sure if I explained that correctly, but it's something like a work of progress.
Cool, thanks.
Any other questions, comments? Thank you, Valeria, for that presentation. So next up, we have Yamila, Kelsey, Gerard, and Yosemir from class 713. Are any of you guys here? And would you like to share your screen or let Ms. Roskis play it from her computer?
Okay, it looks like Kelsey is here. So I'm going to open up. Let's hope that this works the first time and I don't have to do it again. Did it open up the right way or is it blurry?
Yeah. Yeah, we got it.
Oh, actually, I do have yours, I think. I do have yours. Never mind. Hold on. I actually have their whole one. I'm going to share their full presentation. Okay.
Kelsey, are you there with us?
Take it away, Kelsey.
Yeah, your screen also is, now it's kind of blurry. Hi, Kelsey.
Hi.
Hi, so can you present your app to us?
Yes.
Thank
So me and my group made this app. It's kind of like a journal, but it's filled with all the things you would like to know about the mental health and the mental statement of mental health.
Okay. So you can let us know when we can move on to the next slide, okay?
Yeah, I'd like to move on to the next one.
Are the slides not moving?
No.
What is going on right now? I'm sorry. Let's try that again. Better?
Yes, that's better.
Okay.
So on this slide, we are putting on someone to sign up to start off with what you would like to overcome with your situations.
And let us know once again when we can move on to the next slide.
You can move on to the next slide.
Where it says tap here, right?
Yes.
Giving the same screen issue.
Yeah, I'm not sure why this is happening. I apologize. This is a newer computer, so I don't know why it should be giving me a hard time. Maybe if I don't make it big, let's see if I keep it small. Okay. Is that better?
Yes.
All right. No, we're running a little behind. Was that Kelsey who was talking?
Yes.
Okay. Keep it. What's next on your presentation?
Oh, it's the other slide on top.
And then you don't have to read everything that's on the slide. You can just, sum it up for us. Thank you, Kelsey.
Sorry, Kelsey. Which side do you want?
That one. That one's okay.
Okay.
I think you want slide number 3. If you could click slide number 3.
I can share it also.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Mr. Isse share it. I don't know what is going on with my screen. I'm sorry, guys.
This was a slide, right? that you wanted?
Yes.
Okay. Can everyone see my screen, right?
Yes.
Go ahead, Kelsey.
On this slide, we gave options on what you guys or our users are having a situation on. You can move on to the next slide. We may not give a lot of options, so we have this slide where you could put the option of what you're struggling with. On this slide, we wanted to show on what things to understand about the mental state of a health of a person that some people might not understand, like coping with self-harm and other situations. Here we gave some speeches and positive talk. So on the first phone is the positive self-talk, and the second one is the coping talk, and the third is the review. We want some people who have mental health or are struggling with mental illnesses always have negative thoughts, and my group wanted to overcome those negative thoughts we wanted to replace them with positive thoughts. One stage of mental health could be dealing with self-harm, and we wanted to show what self-harm could be to other people. That's it.
Yes, so thank you, Kelsey. You did a really great job presenting that for us. So any comments, questions you might have for Kelsey's group?
Kelsey, what kind of research did you do? And once again, what did you learn in that research that you took back in and you changed or updated your design once you learned something from the research?
My research was knowing that some middle schoolers and other people struggle a lot with mental health nowadays, and me and my group have also went through this, so we wanted to kind of show people how we got through stuff like this.
Hey, Kelsey, great job. I wanted to know how did you all come up with the positive and coping talk that you presented? Did you do some research into kind of methods to help relieve some of that distress that people would be having? Can you tell me about that?
Some of us also have struggled with negative thoughts. So one best thing with dealing like things like this, like having parent issues and having other mental issues, we wanted to replace those negative thoughts with positive thoughts.
Got it, thanks.
Great, any other questions before we move on to the next one?
Yeah, I was wondering if you had unlimited time and resources to continue working on this project, what would be like one place that you would want to work more on it? Like what's one thing you would want to expand on?
I would like to expand on the ending of our process. I would like to like put on what other things people could do with dealing with struggles with mental health, and what they could do.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, Kelsey. Any other comments? concerns, questions? No, so then up next we have Aiden, Adrian, Eric, and Damien from class 814. Would you guys like to share your screen or have us play it?
I would like you to present it for us, if that's all right.
Let me pull it up for in 1 second. You guys have 3 minutes. The floor is yours.
All right. So hello, my name is Aiden Valerio. As you can see, me and my team members decided to make an app that is called FDF, short for Food Deliver Flies. As you can see on the bottom left, this app was designed by Aiden Valerio, Adrian Galvin, Eric Penaloza, and Damian Lema. Can you move to the next slide, please? Once you get to this page, you'll be open to this. It'll be a loading screen. So if you press it again, it'll open to the actual. Well, there we go. And once you press welcome to FDF, Food Deliver Flies, it'll take you to the next place. So can you go to the next slide, please? Adrian?
Sign up to create. Oh, okay. Hi, my name is Adrian. Sign up to create an account if you have already once and forgot your password. Click forgot password. Okay, move on to the next slide, please. Once you have signed in, this page will open. In this page, before you start your order, you will first need to select the delivery point of where you want your food to be delivered.
Hi, my name is Damien. Once you have picked your delivery point, you now have the option to look around and choose what you would like to eat. When you have chosen what you would like to eat, you will have tons of delicious menus items to choose from. Once you have chosen your menu items, you will proceed to check out at the bottom of the page.
Hello, my name is Eric. It's like when you have completed your order, you have paid, you open this page, it will say your order, and when it's on its way, it will say on the top, you will see this bar on the top of the page that indicates the time your food should be arriving. In this page, you will also be showed the location of the drone and be able to track it. This concludes the ending of our app. I hope you all enjoyed. Me and my team members enjoyed doing this assignment very much. I thank you for listening and observing. We hope you liked it.
I love a good turtle dance. Great way to end.
All right. Great job to the winners of class 814, Aiden, Eric, Adrian, and Damien. So do the judges have any comments, compliments, questions for our group?
I thought it was a great presentation. I'm gonna go have some wings for dinner just because of you. But my question to you is, what problem is your app solving, right? You know, what is the thing that was broken in the universe that you said, aha, I'm gonna make an app that's gonna fix this?
I decided to make this app and it helps us in a way of delivering food faster, because in personal experiences with me and my family is we noticed that sometimes delivering takes a little too long. So we found a fun and creative way to deliver an app a much faster and fun way. And it avoids traffic as well.
If you, by the way, I did really like your pitch. I think you had pretty good visuals. I I was wondering, I'm going to ask this similar question as I did to the last group. If you had more time for this project, what's one thing you would want to work on more?
If I had a little bit more time, we might have worked on the homepage because, it was a nice homepage, but I feel like we could have revised it more and make it look a little better. But overall, I think me and my team members, we did a pretty good job on the app, and I'm pretty proud of how it turned out.
I'm going to ask another question. Is there anywhere you would want to do research?
I mean, I took a little piecing of how Grubhub and Uber Eats did their apps. They have a selection of apps and how they use it. So I kind of use a piece of that and contributed to our app to make the slides and how you order.
Okay, thanks.
Welcome.
All right, any other questions or anything to say about this group? Okay, so up next, we have Isis, Nadia, Grace, and Sophia from class 811. So would you guys like us to present the slides for everyone, or would you like to share your screen?
Yeah, can you present it if it's okay?
Yeah. All right, you guys have 3 minutes. You can start.
So our app is basically like a coupon app, but specifically for clothes. And it's like an easier and efficient way to get all the websites in one place and to get coupons for them. So that's basically what our app is. You could go to the next slide. So like every other app, you log in or sign up and make a new account, or you can log in if you already have one. You can go to the next slide. And basic login, sign up. You could sign up with Apple, Google, Facebook. So it could be connected with other medias. You could continue. Loading page. This is what most loading pages would look like. Next page. So here you could choose between male, female, or unisex. And if you choose like male, you would only get like male clothes. Like when you shop, it would only be like the male section, or for the female, it would be female section. For unisex, it would be both male and female clothes. Next slide. So here is where you can customize the look of where you want your icons to be. You could have it on the side, on the top, on the bottom. You could customize it to however you like. And you can also change the color of the mannequins and how it looks for whatever liking you want. Next slide. So this is what the unisex option would look like. It would have both male and female clothes. So it could be dresses and regular male shirts, or whatever is in the unisex section whenever you usually shop for clothes online. Next slide. This would be what an overview would look like for when collecting coins. So coins are basically when you use coupons from the app, and when you buy directly from the app, and you could use these coupons. And these coupons can get you rewards or like even more coupons for other stores, for whatever choice of stores you want. Next. Oh, these are, oh, I think Isis can take it from here.
When you click on shoes, it will this will pop up and you can pick
every
stores
time I
shoes. And same for dresses. You could search for dresses that you want to buy. Next slide. Same for jewelry, necklaces, purses, rings. This is our coupon part. You press the 3 lines.
Just to interrupt you, Isis. There's only a few seconds left, okay?
Okay. You press digital coupons. It will show the coupons you have. The points, you get points by logging in our app, and you get like every day, like for 7 days in a row, you get points and you get this coupon. You press see promo code. This will be like when you're ordering. And next slide. When you press see promo code, it will show you the promo code that you could put in to apply the coupon to your order. And this explains all the buttons, what they do. And that's it.
All right. Can we have a round of applause for this group from 811? Thank you. So are there any comments, questions for this group?
I'll go first. I thought the design was great. I was curious as to what problem you're solving, and also what sort of research that you did.
My bad. Wait, can you repeat the question again?
It's my fault because I asked 2 questions. The first question is, what problem are you solving? What's broken in the universe that your app's going to fix? And 2 is, what research did you do? Did you show it to other people? How'd you figure out whether or not this was going to work?
Well, we technically didn't do any research because it was like a personal problem. Because like there are so many apps with like different kind of stuff, and like you have to go everywhere, and it's overwhelming.
No, prende mi cámara.
With different clothes and everything. So we just wanted an app to have it all in one place, so it wouldn't be as difficult.
I just wanted to say I love the unisex thing, and I think that there's something like more there that like you have a lot of different features. I do think there's something interesting with the shopping unisex, because that isn't a feature that I've seen a lot of places, but I think that it's something that people want. I just noticed me and my partner, when we go into a store, he sometimes buys things from the women's section and I sometimes buy things from the men's section, but like online, we don't really do that. But I was wondering if like you have all these different features, if you had to like pick one to kind of explore more, like what would you do, like more like the checkout flow? Like what was like more interesting to you?
Okay, would anyone from 811 like to answer that?
I would say the coupons, because it allows you to have like obviously money off your orders and stuff, and I think it needed like more work.
Cool.
Thank you. Are there any other questions for this group? No. All right. So the next group we have is Gabriel and Rayleigh from class 615. Would you two like me to share my screen, or would you like to share this share your screen?
I'm gonna share my screen.
Okay, no problem. Do you know how to share your screen, Rayleigh?
I'm about to share my screen, but my Wi-Fi is kind of slow.
Okay, so I'll turn it on from my device.
As we're getting that pulled up, I just want to do a time check. Ms. Reese, my understanding is we have 3 projects left. Is that right?
Yes,
Okay.
I was actually just looking at that myself. So we have to definitely stick to these last 3 for the time, so we give the judges time to meet.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah. So we're going to be finishing up at 6:30. I'm going to try and stay on till the end. Hopefully I don't get pulled away. All right. This looks great. Thank you all.
This is our sign up page. Date of birth, as usual. And this is our feature page where everything is social media, all that stuff. And this is our train schedule where all trains will arrive or what side trains are coming from. And this is our toys right there, and our maps where they are located. And this is our credit card adding, where debit cards and credit cards to basically add. And this is our status page where trains could be delayed, closed, or on. Anything that is special. And right here is news and apps and games where I don't know. Where basically news is good to know because you never know what's gonna happen at your station. And this is our passes and plan the trip.
All right, Gabriel, thank you for sharing your app with us. Can we get a round of applause? We get a round of applause for 615, the winners from 615, and you can stop the video sharing. Thank you, Gabriel. So does anyone have any comments, questions for Gabriel and Rayleigh?
I was just wondering, like, did you look at kind of other transit apps that are out in the market, and are you offering like a unique solution, or maybe I missed something?
Can you repeat that question, please?
Yeah, I was just wondering if you looked at other transit apps that are out on the market right now.
Yes.
And how is your app like offering something different?
Gabriel, is there? Go ahead, Gabriel.
Everything is different. Nearly not the same thing, but some of it may be the same, but not others.
Okay. Do we have any other questions or comments? Okay, so up next, thank you, Gabriel, for sharing. Sarah, do you have anything?
And did you unmute? Did you want to say something?
Oh no, it's okay. Don't worry.
Oh.
Okay.
Can I
Thank
ask
you,
you a
though.
quick question? Really quick?
Yeah.
Gabriel, I was wondering what inspired you to make the app? What called you to make this type of app?
Is that other apps are maybe slow, but others that don't work. So I decided to came up with this one that can like turn into real and see the real time.
I have a question too, Gabriel. Are trains, like the train system, is that something that you are interested in that made you passionate about this project?
I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you, Gabriel. So up next, we have the winners from class, sorry.
8:15.
Yeah, 8:15. Jose, Melvin, Jonathan, Michael, and Absalon, and Anthony. So if you guys could, I'll share my screen so that we can.
I'll do my screen.
You want to share your screen? Okay. So we have 3 minutes since we're closer to the judging time.
Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay. So this is our regular homepage, and if you press our app, which is Oxygen Care, it will bring you to a original loading screen with our logo in the back. Now here is a regular sign up. If you have an account, you can sign in with a username and password. But if you don't have an account, you could sign in with a username and password. But if you don't have an account, you can sign up with your first, last name, username, password, email, date of birth, address, and phone number. Keep in mind, later I'm gonna tell you why it's important to put in your address and date of birth and phone number. So this is our regular homepage, and let's say you just want to go to what our app is mostly about. So you press this logo, it will tell you to put your thumb, your fingerprint on the circle, and it will tell you your oxygen levels. But let's just say you don't know what oxygen levels are, so you will just tap this and it will show you all the oxygen levels. Green is good, but if it's, as you see, 80 through 85%, you need to walk to the hospital. But if it's 67%, there's a reason that we tell you to put your address, their birth, and phone number. Is because if you see this red phone right here, if you press it, it will actually call 911 for you. Now, let's say you can't breathe, but you haven't paid the phone bill and you forgot, and it's an emergency and you can't breathe. If you just press this red phone, it immediately call 911 for you. So let's just say you live in a new address or you have a new name. You can press edit profile, put your new name, new address, and change your password. And when you press save, it will save all the new information for you. So now let's go to the information, and we're gonna go to feedback. And this is all about creators, a message from the creators. The creators of this app are Absalom, Jose, Melvin, Michael, Jonathan, Anthony. This inspired us to make this app because of the coronavirus, and it helps old people with breathing problems. Also, the app helps people with asthma. We also decided to add a community chat Justin.
Okay, that looks really nice, Jose. So
3 minutes.
I think our time is up. Thank you, Jose. Can we get a round of applause for Jose and his group from 815? Do we have any comments, questions for 815 winners?
So, Jose, I thought that was great. My question to you is, what research did you do, and what did you learn in your research that you took back into your app and made updates or iterations?
So the research we did is that I looked up the percentage of people dying from breathing problems, from asthma, or from coronavirus, and mostly our app is mostly into helping people that are having issues with like breathing problems. They seem like they do not know that they have COVID, but they have breathing problems. That's why we thought to add that 911 operator immediately. So that's like a quick way to like get 911 to your house, even if you're unconscious. Right? That's like you press that button.
Thank you. Are there any other questions for Jose and the winners from 815?
I think you mentioned it. Oh, sorry. I was just going to ask. I think you mentioned it at the beginning of your presentation when you're signing up for the app, but can you tell us about all that info that you had to put in? I think like date of birth, address, things like that. What were those things for?
All right. So those things are mostly for showing having us know like if sorry. Let's just say that if you didn't put the date of birth, phone name, last name, address, phone number, how would the dispatcher of 911 operators know where you're living, what's your name, and like what's your full name and all that? So that's mostly the reason we asked you to put your address, date of birth, full name, phone number. So like let's say we check in with you for like a week. After a week, we will send you like a notification asking you if you're okay by the text phone number. So yeah, that's mostly why we asked you to put your like address, phone number, date of birth, and full name, last name.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jose. Thank you for representing 815.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jose. So up next we have Irving from class 811. So Irving, would you like to share with us?
Yes.
Thank you.
This is our last project, right? All right. We're excited, Irving.
Immigrants are the most hardworking people out there. They work multiple jobs through day and nights, but get a low monthly salary. I came from immigrant parents. My parents worked so hard for I and my siblings, so we'll get a better future. To live much more better, so we can live a much more better life, so we won't suffer like they did. Immigrants need equality to move forward, to have a better life, and to enjoy. I present No Borders, and this application gives immigrants resources to help them to survive in this cruel world. This application in this application includes a GoFundMe page to support immigrants that are in need. Another feature I have is unemployment. This
Is everything okay?
We might have lost your
Oh,
audio,
sorry.
Irving.
Sorry. Unemployment, we give them resources to help them with finding a job or helping them. Another one is housing, to help them finding a house or apartment, having a they can apply for NYCHA, or help them if they're being evicted out of their house or building. One big issue that immigrants have is getting a driver's license. So I added a link. I added a link for people so people can get driver's license here in New York. In USA, you are needed to speak English so people would understand you. We'll give them resources to help them speak English, helping them for free. Another big problem for immigrants is getting access to medical care. Here in the US, I'll give them 3 links with health insurance, healthcare, and NYC Health.
All right, Irvin. Is there the last part to your project?
My last part to my project is give them access to immigration lawyers, just like these various lawyers. That's it.
Very nice job, Irving. I think we should all give him a round of applause for his app and his app design. Do we have any questions for Irving? Any comments?
Yeah, really great job. Your prototype is really polished, so I just want to give you like some kudos for that. How, like, what was your process in kind of gathering the information, and like how did you decide how to organize things on the site?
My process was researching, asking many people. Yeah, I found really helpful websites about what immigrants struggled for, and then came across GoFundMe. People can donate them.
Cool.
Thank you, Irving. Any other questions or comments?
I thought it was great too. I thought the prototype was, big, easy buttons. I love big, easy buttons. So I think that was awesome. The question is, in doing any sort of research, did you make updates or did you learn anything on the way that you brought back into your app?
Yes, I brought many things in my app, such as lawyers, because everyone deserves to have a lawyer to help them, to give them advice.
Thank you, Irving. Last call for any comments before we move on to judgments. All right, we are short on time, but yes, let's give a break for the judges to select 3 winning prizes.
Yes, I'm gonna open a breakout room just for Adam, Gail, and Stuart. Sarah, you too?
And
Okay.
yeah, thank you.
And a round of applause for all of the projects, for everyone being on to watch. Thank you, Dr. Frey, for staying. I know Dr. Camposo had to go. To Anthony, to everyone who's here, thank you so, so much. We're
I
so
want to
happy.
thank you for inviting me, and on behalf of Dr. Composto, our superintendent, he was on, but he did have to go off to a meeting. I think the amazing thing about the projects were the students' abilities to talk about them. But I do want to just kind of reinforce, it's not a bad idea to take somebody else's app, but how can you improve it? Or what can you do differently? And that becomes critical, because I know some apps that were presented today do exist, but they may not do what we want, right? I love, though, the thought process that went into it. And I really think that looking at the need, like Irving drew me into his presentation from the outset because he created a need. Like I saw the need there in doing that. So hopefully our 6th and 7th graders who will be back again next year, when they present, just think about presenting that need, that urgency, where this idea came from, because that's so important. And it's okay to take something that already exists, but how could we make it even better, right? Like, because I'm always frustrated at certain things, like going into certain apps and not being able to get what I need when I need it, or the clothing one was so apropos for me because I'm tired when I go in and I put in shoes, I get 100 women's shoes, but no men's shoes. So I've learned to narrow down my search criteria. But so just think about the need. And so that goes into the research in talking to other people to determine what the need is, right? So it's not, we may see a need ourselves, but then talking to other people could be part of your research and thinking about it. But I think I want to thank our teachers for really putting this together and coordinating this, and Ms. Clapman, who, has been working on this, and I was part of it last year. So it's great to see how this has grown and how other staff members have also gotten involved. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So the judges have left. They are in the room deliberating. So in about 5 minutes, we should have some winners to announce. So students, please stick around. And again, yes, as Dr. Fahey said, thank you so much for students for your hard work. It clearly showed. And thank you for being here this evening to represent your classmates. I know some of you that are here are just cheering on your classmates, which is amazing as well. So thank you guys so much for coming.
Thank you. 811, 812, 713, 814, 615. Thank you. I don't know if I said 815 already, but you guys did an amazing job. I know the time that it took for all of us to do this. So I'm really proud of us all to have gotten here. Okay. So just stick around to see who the winners are.
I have to say, I really appreciated also a lot of the self-help apps, because I think about those things and just awareness for kids. And the pet one touched my heart because I had a pet too who was always sick. So thank you for thinking of those kinds of things.
Okay, I think we have a winner. I think our judges are back.
All right. So first of all, you all did great, right? It takes a lot. So applause to everyone. It takes a lot to like have an idea, design something, put it out there, make a pitch, right? Put yourself out there. When you design in the real world, you take a little piece of your heart and passion and you put it on the table and you invite everyone to smash it, right? And that's what it's like in the real life. So it's great that you all sort of put yourselves out there and put your ideas out there. We have three, and in no particular order, right? That we like the most, which was Twison, Oxygen Care, and No Border. These are the three projects that we think really represented sort of the best out of everything we saw. So kudos to you guys. And then one piece of advice that the judges would offer with you guys going forward, which is you really got to work on your pitch. And there's a really easy basic formula for a pitch, which is, here's the problem, here's something that's broken in the world, and here's how my app's going to fix it, and then I'm going to show you my app, right? So the who, what, why, right? That formula has got to be really clear, right? And when you present it, you got to be very clear. You got to practice against your mom, practice against your grandma. If they can understand it, then your pitch is getting through, right? So that's the advice that we offer to you guys.
Thank you so much, Stu and Gail and Anam. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Ms. Ariste and Ms. Rascos for leading us on this path. Thank you, Dr. Fahey, for being here. And I'll let Ms. Rascos take it away. Anything else?
Thank all of you so much for being here and for taking the time to help these students. We told the students that we are very proud of the work that they did, and that we did see, and the students that are here helping out their friends and cheering them on as well. So I know that Ms. Clapman would be very, very proud of all of you, and I am telling her now how amazing you all did. So she will be back, I believe, on Thursday, and she will be giving you all, I'm sure, amazing hugs and cheers. So thank you all so much for coming. Thank you, everybody, for all of your help. DIIT, Mouse, thank you all so much. Dr. Fahey, Dr. Compasto for coming. Thank you, everybody, for a wonderful evening.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you to the judges.
Thanks, everybody. Great work, everybody.